What?
Oh, go ahead.
Hello, YouTube, Facebook. This is Tim 2.0. Oh, no, he said he don't do the intro. Go ahead.
How y'all doing? This is Big Keison, aka the Bearded Gentleman, aka you already know,
AKA, this is your channel, and I'm always doing the intro. How the hell does that work?
Again, you're
Like
paid,
you
you're unpaid spokesman. Now, with that said, as well as aka Remy Reddington. With that said, oh yeah, we gonna talk about it in this one. So let's talk about it. We always talking on the other side. Let's bring it. That right there is Tim 2.0, aka Uncle Tim, aka that's that guy. All right. Today's topic: why do women cheat from a man's perspective? So before you go, you don't know why women cheat. Shut it all the way up.
Why did Jada Pinkett Smith cheat?
This is from a man's perspective. So this is how men view women cheating. That's
Why
it.
Why did Jada Pinkett Smith cheat?
Ooh, did you say it? Did you really say it? No, she didn't cheat. She was in an entanglement.
Whether she was entangled or not, she knew what the hell was going on.
Mm-hmm.
You messing with a young boy, and you thought what? You was gonna get something magical out of this? Ain't nothing magical in this situation happen.
You think so?
At the end of the day, every damn thing is what it is. You go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say.
Okay.
I take away, but
why do women cheat? From what I know, most women they cheat when things get a little boring or things stop being the way they expect them to be. You can hear all the other stuff. He didn't make me happy. It ain't his job to make you happy. He didn't do what he didn't do what he was supposed to do. That's true. But you shouldn't go and cheat. If you don't want to be cheated on, you can't start the cheating. Well, I only cheated because he cheated, and not both of y'all some sitting there and some cheaters. What does that do? The reason I think some women cheat is the same reason that men cheat. You want the best of both worlds. And guess what? That tour didn't work out, so your relationship didn't work out. You can't be dipping
that's the last video.
Look, Jay-Z and Voldemort did not go good on tour. He that should not be named. From now on, as you've seen in all the videos, I call him Voldemort. That tour didn't work out. They had their issues. Just like when you try to, I'm going to be married or I'm going to be in a relationship, but I'm going to dip off because that's what people do these days. And okay. Now you get hurt when they both drop you. But he loved me. Love don't live here anymore. Love stepped out when you got loose with the loins. When you start giving out extra yams at the Thanksgiving. Look, you aren't supposed to give out that much in yams, okay?
Let's see, I don't want to touch it, but I try to be right with stuff. See, with this, and I'm gonna be honest. You say, why do women cheat? It's no rhyme or reason to it. Like I said, people cheat because, again, it's an urge. You want to know what everybody else is doing out there. You want to have that feeling. You want to know what it felt like, girl. You hear your friends talking, girl, and yeah, I was with such and such, and yeah, he did this, and yeah, I went home to my husband, girl, like nothing ain't happened, girl. Like I tell you, don't let somebody fuck your life up. People will mess your life up, ain't did none of what they bragging to you about, and you done all of it, and they be like, girl, I never did any of that. I was just running my mouth. But again, It's all about the people you hang with. If you got negative people surrounding you in your circle, and that's all you hearing is people cheating and doing stuff like that, you go cheat because you don't know no better. You know, you think it's. I believe people cheat, man. Women in general. It's just like, well, I ain't gonna say why, but every time you hear a woman cheat, it's justification for something a man does. She's trying to level the playing field. She's trying to level the playing field because he doesn't.
Stop all this preaching. Stop all this preaching right now.
What have he done? This dude ain't did nothing to her but work his ass off and come home.
But I mean, he didn't call. He didn't call. He didn't call. Okay, he didn't call.
But if you know what the hell he at, go up to his job. If you see him there working his ass off, you know.
But he should call. He should want to call.
Hell, most guys do call, but you know what? Hell, you could. I don't know. It's just like people want. Put it like this: you want what you can't have, and that's what usually happens with women. They want what they can't have. You know, everybody get a certain type of guy. You get a person that's classified just for you. Everybody gets somebody for them. But you want that type of guy that your friend's guy. You know, he always into something. He got that weird energy around him. He always on top of something. He always, talking crazy. And you liking it. You always fun. But one thing I tell people, that shit don't cut off. It stays on full time. Everybody want the best of both worlds, like you say, but they can't get it. It's like your Baltimore CD. And that cat, he talk about sleeping with everybody. But one thing you hear is how did shit really end up? So, you can't cheat and expect stuff to go back to normal.
But I think a lot of people do. Now, there are a lot of people who haven't been called. So they're like, yeah, I dipped out and dipped in, and he didn't know, and, I can do it that way. Okay, keep playing that game. But when you dip off, and you dip off, usually, from my knowledge, a lot of these women are dipping off because they're sharing their business with the world, and somebody's sitting there taking notes going, okay, oh, he don't tell you he love you. Oh, he don't buy you flowers. Oh, he don't get you candy. And then next thing you know, you show up at your desk, there's a flower on your desk. He done grabbed it from downstairs, from where y'all work. It's some candy. He done waited till the day after Valentine's Day and went to Dollar Tree and got that on sale candy. He just gave me some candy, girl. I just haven't had candy in so long. But did you communicate to who you with? I would like some candy. No. Well, he's supposed to know. How?
You done told this guy you want candy.
And look, and I'm gonna say this. If another woman say, well, men don't communicate, but your answer to a lot of questions about what's going on in your relationship is he's supposed to know, then you ain't got no communication. On top of that, you ain't got no comprehension in your relationship. I said,
and on top of that, you should know.
Ooh, that's why the nickname is You Already Know.
If I'm the only one that's supposed to know something, where is your
accountability?
Accountability. You should be accountable for your actions. I get it. Okay, I get it that, we get out here, we listen to people. I mean, we get to talking to people, i.e. guys. You tell them your origin story, which you never do. You never tell nobody how your relationship came to be. In case it's some weird shit that happened in the beginning that made it that way. But you also don't tell them all the things that's going on in your relationship because after a while, you done gave him the knowledge to get you. And on top of that, not just to get you, but
to have pork loins, to have extra
script.
yams on the plate.
Put it like this: you gave him everything he needed to mess you up,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not even sincere about it at all.
Mm-hmm.
He see your pockets. He see you got the money. He see all the stuff he can get out of you. And at the end of the day, all you is a dollar bag to him. And once you can't do anything else, he'll throw you away just like trash.
You being nice, Uncle Tim. You ain't nothing but a piece of ass. I'ma say it. And again, you put it out there. You start sharing all your business. Well, he likes to listen. Look, there are some guys out there who just listen. They don't want anything from you. Again, you can have friends of the opposite sex. But there are some guys out there that are waiting, and they dropping little hints and you picking them up. When he leave that flower, if you didn't check him, excuse me, I'm a married woman or I'm in a relationship, you shouldn't be leaving flowers on my desk. That ain't cool. Boom, done. But you played into that game. Oh, girl, he left me a flower. You didn't check him. Left the candy. You didn't check him. So guess what? You was open to it. And guess what? You went along, and then you come back, but I didn't really mean it. No. Nothing happens in a vacuum. You said what you said, and you did what you did. Own up to it. Whatever. Let the chips fall where they may.
You know what? I don't believe people want to suffer consequences for action. See, it's about what I do. And once I do it, I'm okay with doing what I do.
You leave Jada Pinkett out of this. Leave Jada Pinkett Smith out of this, Uncle Tim.
I believe so many people don't want to have repercussions behind everything that they do. Brother, as far as men, women, I believe nobody wants repercussions. I believe everybody wants to get what they do, get to do what they want to do without no ramifications. There's always a ramification, my brother. Mm-hmm. You sleeping with 4 or 5 different guys and you asking yourself, yeah, I got a husband at home. Now all of a sudden people looking at you like, what? Mm-hmm. Man, maybe he should get tested.
And again, this is how a lot of the craziness comes up in people's relationships. You doing all this cheating, but you want to stay with this man. I forgot what I was listening to, but a young lady sent a letter in and she said, "Hey, my best friend has been cheating on her husband for over 15 years. She cheats a lot. I mean, she got 2 and 3 dudes on the side. He is looking to renew their vows. Now, should I step in and tell him, look, it might be best for you to just go on about your life? Or should I just step back and, hey, let them do what they do? And he a good dude," she said. Now, I'm not going to go into that story and what I would do and whatever. But what
can I say one thing before you go there?
Go ahead.
He already know.
Do we?
You know.
I don't know.
Brother, it's a feeling you get down in your soul when something like that is going on. But it's up to him to react to whatever is going on.
I say that, but I think there's also some people out there who they trust they made a good decision. And they ride with it. Because, you know what, if I trust you, I can have a feeling all I want, but I trust you ain't out there doing something. Maybe my feeling is you out there blocking penises. You you out there just blocking them. Because you like, no, not in my household.
Let me ask you something. If you was the friend, would you say something?
See, I told you I wasn't going to answer, but you want to put me on the spot. I don't know if I would necessarily say something. I think for me, it might be because it's her friend, not his friend. I think I would throw some clues out there. If he in this circumstance, I'm the woman in this circumstance. I drop them clues out there, and if he don't get it, that's on him. But I can't. Again, she is my friend, or I need to just 86 myself from this whole situation.
You know what I do? I 86 myself from that whole situation. Because, see, it's kind of hard. Because, see, you're a scapegoat most of the time. I'm with my girl. Really? You feeling bad or some kind of way because you're not with her. You at home. So do you believe, man, I just put it this way. I don't really know how to say it. It's so much of cheating out here. It's so many people thinking the grass is green. You can spray paint shit gold. And it's still just shit.
Shitty gold.
It's fool's gold. But everybody think it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it ain't real until you get out here and get hurt, man. It's serious.
Mm-hmm.
Do I believe women cheat? And, you know, why women cheat? Why do they cheat? They cheat because, and I believe this with anyone, because they can't. There is no looking for no, I need somebody who can talk to me, somebody who will listen. You know what? If you listen to your own advice, you would talk to the damn person you're in a relationship with. You wouldn't sit out there and go sleep with somebody and say you want somebody to listen to you. That ain't got shit to do with listening. You screwing. If you are only looking for that, you just be out there talking to the person. If you sleeping with the person, that's the only intention. You can't make it into something else. I was trying to help him. I was trying to teach him how to read and write. Why? On your back?
Leave Jada Pinkett Smith out of this.
Yeah, this ain't got nothing to do with Jada Pinkett Smith. Hell, this is a lot of young ladies out here who's living this life and trying to figure out why do this shit go bad. Why they can't be in a place of Will and Jada. You can't be. Again, whatever hole that woman got on them, I don't believe her stuff is good. I believe it might be some tit for tat type of stuff.
Look, you leave her WAP alone, okay?
Put it like this: that young boy ain't turned out about that WAP. That boy trying to make some money off that WAP. Ain't got nothing good how good that cookie is.
I'll say this, and I know we said it in the previous video. Through all this, we talking about cheating and all that. But you got to understand there's different levels to this. What we're talking about is basic cheating. What they talking about is this is high end. This is high end entanglements now. It's not even cheating anymore. It's been named. It's high end entanglements. And they've already said, I'm never leaving you and you never leaving me. So if you've already said you're not leaving me and we're not getting along, I'm going to go try something else. You stay on your side of the house, I stay on my side of the house. You know, when they don't work out, we get back together and do what we do. Do I agree with it? Hey, I'm not here to judge. All I can say is this. People cheat for whatever reason they cheat. But I do think people are always trying to shift the blame. When I say people, I'm talking about you, women. You shift the blame and be like, he did something, and that's why I did it. Just be honest with yourself.
You know what? That's when you can tell when a person is not mature enough to understand what the hell they done. If you're mature enough to understand what you're doing and you sincere about what you did and want to make amends, you will own it. But if you cannot own what you done, you're still in the same place you was, and you should be left alone. I'm telling you, with these situations, people think it's a joke. When you mess up out here, you got 10 years. 10 years of effed up living after that. Because it don't go good. It don't go right. You don't learn your lesson right away. You got to go through so many trials and errors that you sit back and you cry about it. Life gets bad, man. It's not always good, and trust me. You know, a lot of women cheat because, again, it's sex. You know, you get out here, something new, it's feeling new. He different. You know, he ain't like what you got at home. You know, and you smiling, you going to places with him on the low, sneaking out, going to the show. There were people out here doing all type of shit. Why? Because they can. Why? Because they never think they'll get caught. Why? Because they think their WAP is that good that it keeps the other person in check. Again, when people are cheating, why women cheat? Sex. When women cheat, I'm going to tell you two things women don't do. They come home late, go to work early. They don't have sex with you. So it lets you know there's a lot of stuff going on that they're missing in their head. You know, again, everything changes about the person. And, you know.
With that, drop that mic. Big Keison is signing out on this topic. Until next time, that's Tim 2.0 giving you not Tim 1.0's view. He's giving you Tim 2.0's view. And also check out Tim 2.0's reviews. Again, check that man out. Subscribe. With that, salud.